Kuzuzambala, Namaste. Good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga theory and practical classes. Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I am KVSSN Murthy here. My sincere praise to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan. So coming to the actually our mantra recitation, the Sanskrit recitation from the Yama Kruta Siva Kesava Stuti from Kashi Kandaha. Very important sloka chanting, as we mentioned from last 2 weeks. We are reciting the same mantras. Today also the same mantra what I have recited last week. So just I'm repeating the same one. Sarveswara Tripura Sudana Deva Deva Brahmanya Deva Garuda Dhvaja Sankapane Takshora Ghabarana Bala Mrugankala Maule Tyaja Vataya Iti Santata Mamananti. So it's only a great attribution to the Lord Vishnu and Lord Ishvara, Ishvara also to to get good health, and also not only for the physical health but also the spiritual health. So coming to our next Ayurveda session. So as we mentioned last week, today also the same preparation I would like to show, because it's a very important methodologies, ingredients for the abdominal health. Not only for the abdominal health, for the mouth health and for the throat health and for the thyroid health and for the lungs fitness and for the abdominal and intestinal health and also for the renal health. Especially it will what we call, it will balances inside vata, inside wind, inside phlegm and inside mucus, vata, pitta, kapha. It will be if it will be go into the dosha means imbalances, like these three important factors will create ill health inside. If it will be a balance, so it will create health. So the same thing will be happen with the amlaki. So Indian gooseberry, we know that Indian gooseberry available here in Bhutan also, like in the below regions. So take that whole fruit every day morning, take 1 or 2 fruits just like raw, or take that powder. So mix it well, and after that add with the water only. Don't add with the milk, but add with the water and honey or plain water. So somewhat it will Paitya dosha, so like inside mucus, it will control the inside mucus. So coming to next important ingredient called Jaljeera powder. So it's also available in every grocery shop. It is like a composition of nearly 10 to 15 different ingredients. One of them is Asafoetida ing. So that is also very effective remedy to create abdominal health and like Paitya dosha, like inside biles. It will control the inside biles. So this is also preparation with the hot water or warm water or room temperature water or buttermilk. Especially please drink this preparation in the afternoon before your lunch, before your meals. So coming to our next important preparation called Triphala Churna. Triphala means, last time also I have mentioned this important 3 traditional fruits. One is Indian gooseberry amlika, the second one is babitaka, and the third one is haritaki. So this is also available in grocery shops. So please try to gather this one through online. Here also I would like to give very important suggestion on this. This is very important ingredient to nullify the constipation issues, as well as to this solution will enough to control your excess of biles, excess of wind and excess of mucus, vata, pitta, kapha doshas. So it will control the vata, pitta, kaphas. So here also like it is available in the powder form, as well as it is available in the capsule form also. For adult 2 capsules a day enough, but for the children 1 capsule a day enough. But how you are using this one is an important matter here. But here also I would like to give here with this solution you can add milk or you can add hot water also, but just before the sleep. So you can drink this cup of milk and add 1 capsule before going to bed, or in the early morning if you want to drink the same preparation. So take full glass of water and add 2 capsules. Adults please add 2 capsules, and early morning empty stomach drink this solution. So for 1 hour time don't eat or don't drink any other solutions, any other foods along with this. So these three preparations will definitely give you good abdominal health, and not only that, immunity and also anti-aging. Right. Coming to our next practice is yoga workshop. Today also it is very simple and effective yoga practices. As last week we did very simple posture, standing forward bend, but it's not exact forward bend. Today also we would like to give the same practices, but before that let us finish our sun salutations. Okay, take a long deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So with the mantra chanting I will start now. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbhamaricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Then after that, very slowly open your both the arms forward and lift your both the arms. Hasta Uttan Asan. Once pull yourself up. From there, slightly put a back bend at the Chandrasan. And from there, very slowly bend the body forward. Pada Hastasana, or standing forward bending. And here, right leg must be your back leg Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. For a while, stay here. Then after that, back leg should be straight and keep them stretched along, and forward leg, just join your forward leg to back, and Dandasana or Santulanasana. And from there completely press the body down, Ashtanga Namaskarasana or 8 limbs posture. And very slowly lift your body up as a half head lifted cobra posture, Bhujangasana, and few seconds stay. This is good posture in managing of your lower back issues. And from there, mountain triangular posture, Parvatasana. And here, right leg must be your forward leg, Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. Again, few seconds stay here. Then back leg straight on the toes. And join your back leg to the forward leg, Padahastasana. And here, lift your both the arms up, Hasta Uttanasana, few seconds, put a back bend. Then from there, very slowly keep your Pranamasana down at your chest level. Again, few seconds stay here. And after your breath regularization, and lift your both the arms up with inhalation, wide your both the arms. Then very slowly keep them down at the thighs. Okay, take a long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Okay, let's coming to our next important practice called standing variation, Janu Sparsa Siro Asana. It's a very simple and effective posture, but the people who are suffering from the lower back issues or with the knee issues, better to take it very slow, or don't do the practices unless your teacher will give suggestion. Okay, keep it, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. After that, first bend your both the knees and few seconds stay here and observe the fitness at the knees. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then very slowly come back. So this is a simple pre-position for the actually posture. After that, lock your hands back. Then here also try to bend the knees. Then after that, lift your both the arms up again, few seconds. This is also second pre-position for the actually posture. Again, few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Relaxation. So coming to actually posture, it's a standing half bending but important posture for especially knee fitness as well as for the above back fitness. So open the arms properly, completely stretch and wide your chest. Then after that, bend your knees. Then from there, put your chin or head closer to the knees or on the knees and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and very slowly keep your arms down, lift your head up and very slowly stretch and relaxation. Long and deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Once keep your body straight to set your breath properly. Again, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. While doing your exercises, if you feel like any giddiness or any heaviness or unevenness, so immediately withdraw the practices for a while. Then after that, drink a sip of water. Then after that, again resume the class. Okay, after this standing exercise, directly we are going to sitting two practices. One is paddle boat rowing. So before that, like a simple warm up again, simple butterfly movements. Just keep on move your thighs about to below 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough. Very slowly stretch your both the legs forward. Please remember, if you have any lower back issues, but better to avoid every forward bending exercises. So coming to our next practice is called paddle boat rowing. We have in boat rowing series we have many practices. Today I would like to give only two practices. One is paddle boat rowing, second one is cross boat rowing. So let's coming to our paddle boat rowing. Lift your both the arms up, and here no need to bend the body forward, but bend the knees inside while keeping your arms down. Then stretch your legs like a boat rower, which is riding a boat like with pedals. 3 and come back, 4 come back, 5 come back, 6 come back, 7 come back, 8 come back, 9 come back. Last counts 10, then very slowly come back. Again, maintain a long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Then after that, wide your both the legs and few seconds stretch your legs. So somewhat this is one variation of Supta, Parivritta Trikonasana sitting variation. But here stretch your right arm on the right side, stretch your hand and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3 and 4, then slowly come back. Opposite side same practice. 1, 2, 3 and 4 come back. So especially sitting, it is also called as Upavista Konasana also, but especially this comes under Kona series. We have many postures in the Kona Asana series. So this is somewhat sitting exercises. But before that, fold your left leg vertical and keep a gap in between your thigh and heel. So open your right leg far to the right side and lift your both the arms up towards your open leg side, completely stretch, then very slowly come back. Second count, exhalation and slowly come back. Third count, exhalation and slowly come back. Fourth count, exhalation and slowly come back. Last count, completely push the body and very slowly come back, relaxation. Enough. So before doing opposite side, once relax your thighs and knees in butterfly movement or any convenient posture or exercise for relax your muscles and the legs. Okay, again long and deep and slow inhalations and exhalations. And here opposite side same practice. Stretch your left leg to the far left side, fold your right leg, keep your right leg vertical to the left side, lift your both the arms, again completely bend. 1, then slowly come back. With breathe out, bend, with breathe in, then come back. Breathe out, bend, breathe in, then slowly come back. Breathe out, bend and breathe in, come back. Again last counts, breathe out, bend, then slowly come back, then completely press and then very slowly come back. Relaxations. Enough. Here also once fold your both the legs inside, again few seconds relax. After the posture called post stretches. So for every posture, pre-position and post stretches important. Like whatever your convenient exercises after practices, please do for a while. Then here stretch your both the legs forward. Again come to your Sukha Danda Asana. Here stretch your like a slant your spine, lift your chest up, lift your chin for a while. This is a simple relaxing posture, comes under back bends, and few seconds stay here. Okay, come back. Now slowly keep your both the legs straight and hands at the thighs, Samasthiti or pre-position. So before doing our pranayam practices, we have last two postures called Vajrasana and Supta Vajrasana. If you have any severe knee issues or any issues related to gout or any issues related to the ankle, better to avoid the next series, next practices. Fold your right leg under the butts and left leg also under the butts. So here few seconds stay now. So this is only one eligible posture immediately after your breakfast, immediately after your food taking. So no other postures performed after immediately food, but this posture will give you somewhat good relaxation at the abdominal level as well as at the anal level. So keep a long deep inhalation and exhalation. So one of the variations in the Vajrasan called Supta Vajrasan, relaxed or rested Vajrasan posture. Wide your right leg and wide your left leg. Then try to sit below on the floor, or here you can apply one brick also, or you can put one blanket also under your butts. So few seconds stay here. So if you have any further issues, if you observe any issues at the knee level, like at the ankle level or at the thighs or at the abdomen level, like cramps or anything, immediately withdraw the practices, again resume the practices. Few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and very slowly come back. Keep your both the legs straight and very slowly sit on the knees and sit on the thighs. So the same exercise I'm performing while keeping the one brick under the buttocks. So here wide the legs and very slowly try to put the brick and try to sit on the brick. The same exercise, Supta Vajrasan, other variations. So somewhat it will not strain your legs, it will not strain your ankles. But initial stages, these bricks or these probes are okay. But like once you are getting into the practices, better to choose your body as a probe. So few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly and relax your body after taking your brick out. Then again here also keep your both the legs together and hands together. Okay, long and deep inhalation and exhalation. Again, after these practices, choose any convenient relaxed posture for the like post stretches. And coming to our pranayam exercise, pranayam practices. Before pranayam also, if you have the belief on the mantra chanting, you can follow this mantra chanting, or you can give a small time between your postures and pranayam. Then it is always better to put one water bottle just next to you, like mantra sadhan for the pranayam. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadiyan Karishye. Om Sandh Sandh Sandhi. Then coming to Kapalabhati sadhan. Before Kapalabhati, we have a sloka. We need to reset the sloka also. Like it's a significance that it will cut the inside over phlegm called Bastrava Loha Karasya Recha Purau Sasambhramau Kapalabhatir Vikyata Kapadosha Visoshini. So Kapadosha Visoshini, it will cut the phlegm related disorders. Also Surya Bhedana pranayam, very important pranayam in these COVID times. It will create immunity as well as it will kill the abdominal worms also. Kapala Sodhanam Vata Dosha Gnam Krimi Dosha Hrit Punaharidam Karyam Surya Bhedana Uttamam. And also we have very important practices, pranayam practices, king of the practices, pranayam practices called Bastrika, bellow breathing, called Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam Kundalani Vodakam Kshiptam Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadi Mukhe Samsta Kapadhyargala Nasanam. So here it is also very important practices in managing of your Vata dosha inside wind, Pitta dosha inside biles, and Kapha dosha inside mucus. Also Sariragni Vivardhanam. So Sariragni means here good immunity. It will create good immunity inside. Also good to for the spiritual practitioners who are going to awakening their internal dormant energy. So right, coming to the actually practices, very simple and very easiest and very fine practices called Kapalabhati. Today also I would like to start my Kapalabhati fast variation, but if you have any high blood pressure or heart issues or any other throwing sensations or any heaviness issues, don't go for fast. Okay, Keep your body straight. So very simple Kapalabhati, voluntary exhalations, involuntary inhalations. Then long and slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Second, last spell in the same fast variation, Kapalabhati. Keep your body straight and perform the same practices, just 20 strokes enough. Then again, long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. And coming to Surya Bhedana Pranayam, here right inhalation, left exhalation. Throughout the practices, right nostril inhalation, left nostril breathe out. So use your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb and close your left nostril with the last two fingers of the right hand. Inhalation with the right nostril. And after that, exhalation with the left nostril. Again, inhalation with the right nostril. And slowly complete breathe out from the left nostril. Again, inhalation with the right nostril. And slowly, completely breathe out from the left. Fourth one, inhalation. And very slowly, completely breathe out. Last inhalation with the right one. And slowly, completely breathe out from the left nostril. Alright, enough. So when you have good time, you can choose like 20 to 30 rounds also. And coming to our next exercise, Bhastrika Pranayam. It's a completely opposite side process to the Kapalabhati. Voluntary stroke making sharp inhalations. After that, very slowly relaxed exhalations. Then keep your body straight. So here also I'm giving like strokes fast. But according to your convenience, you can do it slow also. And starting. Then again, long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Then second spell, the same 20 strokes, keep your body straight. Then again, long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Third, last spell, keep your body straight. Then again, long, deep, slow inhalation and very slowly deep exhalation, relaxation. So after finishing your practices, you can choose mantra chanting as well as Tratak Abhyas concentration practices in the sense of meditations also. But especially after finishing your total set of practices, choose at least 10 minutes time to relax in Shavasana called Yoga Nidra or Nidra Yoga to just relax the body. So after finishing your yoga practices, like half an hour practices, at least do 10 minutes time to take bath. For that 10 minutes time to take breakfast. So if you will do 1 hour practices, the same practices, give at least 15 to 20 minutes time to take bath, and after that 10 minutes time, still for 10 minutes time for the breakfast. So in the afternoon, I'm repeatedly requesting everyone before your lunch, at least 10 minutes time, take a nap, power nap. It will improve the productivity and quality of your thinking, and it will improve the focus of the mind also. And in the evening, after finishing your all houseworks and office works and garden works and your sporting and game works, and please do this same exercises, repeat this same exercise 20 minutes to half an hour practices, or you can choose any good practices or simple repeat the exercises. It will go to 1 hour. So at least in a day, please try to perform good exercise, good yoga practices for your lungs health, for your immunity, for your good sleep also. And thanking you all to giving this valuable opportunity. Tomorrow at the same time we are meeting. Until then, stay away from the all bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.